Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Set your affirmations.
The world is wide. Let's make it closer. With smart planning and a touch of magic, Ash knows travel. Welcome to the future of travel. Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Ash, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ash Knows Travel, where I share trainings, walkthroughs, and insider tips to help travel advisors book smarter and build confidence. And tonight's training is a juicy topic, yeah? 10 travel agent secrets that no one will tell you, but tonight I will. And I'm going to spill the things that most advisors have to figure out the hard way. Yep, I'm going to tell you what they won't tell you. And these are going to be like tips and tricks and shortcuts and just mindset shifts that can completely change how you work and how quickly you grow in this industry. So you already know the drill. If you're live here, go ahead and comment hello so I can see you. Hi, everyone. And of course, if you happen to be watching this on a replay, make sure you go ahead and comment replay so that I know that you stopped by. Well, I'm pretty excited for tonight. Are we all excited for tonight? I feel like I've been wanting to do something like this for a while because I give a lot of information to you guys and I want you to be able to consume that information. But for tonight, we're not really consuming too much. We're going to talk about like real travel agent talk. So if you haven't already, go ahead and share this with your team, share this with your colleagues, everybody. Have everybody in here because I'm going to be going into some deep stuff that's actually going to change how you operate. It's going to change the game for you as a travel agent. So I am pretty excited. Let's go ahead and dive in, shall we? All right, tonight I'm exposing the real secrets that successful travel agents never talk about publicly. These are the things that would save me years. I'm so serious. And I'm giving them to you straight. So if you're tired of gatekeeping and guessing, well, tonight is your night. Now, the first secret, all right, we're diving right in. I'm not going to even do this why this matters. The first secret we're going to talk about tonight is your energy actually books more clients than your content. Yep. Most agents actually think that their problem is strategy. How many of you guys think that your problem is strategy? A lot of us do. I know. But it's actually energy. People book agents who look confident, who are certain, who are organized, who are excited, right? Your energy that you give out when you're posting, when you're talking, that energy tells the clients, you can trust me. So your content is just supporting that. Now, why do I cover this one as the first one? Because this is the smallest one I have. We're going to get pretty deep, okay? But this is the basics. A lot of you guys, when you are posting, you give like, I'm a little unsure, I'm new at this. Like, we need to always give that energy like, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I can take care of this for you. I can help you. I'm here for you. I serve you. Like, I need you to give that energy every time that you guys are posting. Now, one thing I can say is I follow a lot of you on TikTok, right? And I have my Ash Knows Travel TikTok. If you don't follow me there, I post all of the different kind of updates and previews and stuff like that there too. But I follow a lot of you guys because I'm helping you guys, right? So I need to see what you're doing. So if you see me like your stuff, I'm just showing love, okay? But I can tell you what's going on. I see you. I watch you guys, okay? You guys need to start giving off that energy like you're that agent. I need you to be that agent at all times, even especially when you're on camera. Okay, look at me. You guys trust me, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? That's my energy. That's that. Yeah, I have content to support it, and I'm teaching you stuff, sure. But 90% of that is my energy. I need you to carry that all the way through. Okay, like you can do this. We all can do this, right? And I'm going to show you guys that tonight as we go through this. But you have to have that energy from the get-go. I want you to have that drive, okay? Secret number 2, we're getting deeper. Oof. 80% of the bookings come from 20% of your content. Ooh, that one's deep. I didn't know. Okay, I thought we were going to ease into it. I'm sorry. I forgot the order I put this in. All right, yeah. 80% of your bookings come from 20% of your content. Now, I'm not talking about the cute stuff. I'm not talking about the perfect reels, and I'm not talking about the Canva post, okay? A lot of you guys are posting. You guys saw me. I post like 4 times a day, right? I don't expect my client to see all of that. I'm just trying to hit somebody at a different sales stage, right? I'm trying to hit all different angles. I'm trying to hit all different sales stages. And 20% of that is what's going to bring in the clientele. I'm being honest with you. Yeah. And the rest of it comes from word of mouth normally or in-person marketing. But 20% of our content is doing the work. So what am I trying to tell you guys this? I used to spend hours on content. I used to drive myself mad making sure it's perfect. And I never saved anything that I did. From the beginning, I mean, I could probably go through my TikTok, and I'm working on my TikTok right now. So y'all, that's under construction. But I didn't do what I was supposed to do in the beginning. And I'm trying to prevent that with you guys because you can waste so much time focusing on content. We don't get paid to post content yet. Unless you do get paid, then go ahead and perfect it. But right now, we just need people to see us. As long as we are confident in what we're doing, they see us. Okay. So, what is your money right now until you get paid for content? Your money content is going to be your face, your voice. If you don't want to show your face, fine. Put B-roll content, but add your voice in there. If you don't want to make your own voice, make an AI voice. I don't care. Put voice in it though. I'm telling you, when you talk to them, you're building that confidence in you better than music. Your tips, teaching them stuff builds authority automatically. I want to book with somebody who can teach me how to travel. Yes, right? Your stories, share stories with them. You know, one of the most viral posts that I ever had go on TikTok, it was so silly. One of the most viral posts I've ever had was, do you check out of your hotel room? Oh man, did that ruffle feathers. And these people left me paragraphs. Try it. I don't care. It was just something so simple. Like, and I didn't realize how many of us are not checking out of our hotel rooms, but it was just something simple like a story or one time I did a whole post about how one of my clients got like basically robbed, not like really robbed, but they got in a taxi and they were told the taxi was $20 and it ended up being $400, but they couldn't find that out, so they connected to internet. So that's what I'm saying, like that story, like something like that can help bring into, oh, she has experience, right? Like things like sharing like that experience I had from booking that client. Okay, now I can tell, I did a whole thing on what not to do when you go to Cancun, Mexico, just from that. There you go. That's money content right there, right? Your process is a big part of it too. A lot of us don't do behind the scenes, but guys, that behind the scenes is how we can relate to them. We can build several different ways with this. We can build new agents and we can build new clients with that because we're showing them how we operate. If I can see how you actually work, if you can show me how you work, am I going to be more confident to book with you? Absolutely. Like I want you guys, a good like idea to take this is where I'm trying to get to, is that we they're not booking with us because we get deals. Okay, they can get deals on their own. They're booking with us because they want us to do it for them. Let's be honest, that's it. That's literally what that is. You can show them, and all of this right here, even the last one, explaining what you do, all of that right there can be easily shown to them as a reason to book with you, right? Explaining what you do. One of my best posts that I have is that I use every month too. It's basically like a Evo Plus, and I show them the difference from Evo Plus to Expedia. And then I tell them, why should you book with me? Look what I get. Look what Expedia. There you go, right? Like that's what we do, though. That's all I'm doing. I'm just showing them the vendor that I have, right? But what I'm trying to get to is basically like, you don't need more content. Please don't spend hours building content. Please use what is around you. Please use your face. Okay, if you're not comfortable on camera, it took me years to get comfortable on camera. but I wish I just did it because they don't care what you look like. I hate to tell you, they don't care if your makeup's done. They don't care about none of that. Okay. They just want you to show up. They want to hear you. They need to see you. They want your experience. They want your tips. That is your money content. That's all you have to do. You don't have to make it any harder than that. All right. So, secret number 3, systems make you look 10 times more professional. Ooh, man. I put this in for myself because when I first started, I had no systems in place. I had nothing in place. And we didn't have trainings like this. And we didn't have trainers like this. We didn't have none of that. Okay. We had like a new agent orientation that happened like twice a week. We did have Q&As throughout the week, I guess, but it was like bare. Okay. And we had to learn all of this on our own. So if I could go back, the first thing I would have put in place was a system. Building a command center in general makes life 10 times easier. And inside the command center, it has all of what I'm about to explain, but it's a system to where you can track the leads coming in. You can make sure the leads stay warm. You can make sure that they close, that they book again. Like it does all of it. That's what that command center does. And it's a Google Sheet for me. I don't care if you want to build a CRM, you want to pay for it, go for it. I don't have to do all of that because I can keep it organized in a Google Sheet and I can lock it. Perfect, right? So clients don't choose friendly agents. Oof, yes, I agree with that. They choose organized agents. And if they book with you by chance that you're a friendly agent and you're not organized, guess what? They ain't booking with you again. Okay, so your systems are your professional backbone. What should a system have? An inquiry response, yes, a place to get inquiries in general, a response to that inquiry as well. The quote process. What is your process? Okay, they inquired. Okay, I sent them or I qualified them. Okay, then I sent them the quote. Like it needs to have that set up. I have it like I can change it like inside Google Sheets where it's like they're inquiring. Okay, great. They're booked. Okay, now they've returned, right? Have that in there. That's a part of it. The booking flow. If you've sent them like something and then you're waiting for them to reply, put that in there. The welcome home flow. We went over that yesterday. Okay, so if you're looking for a really good welcome home kit, I have one for you. I also have an onboarding kit. After they've booked with you, what do you do with them? I have that, right? But I have all of these systems now in place that it makes it to where the rebooking is automatic, right? It's that rebooking, it's a strategy. That's what I've built based off of a kit that I use for my clients, right? And then also inside of it, always have the payment schedule. That really messed me up in the beginning because I would get so excited about the booking that I would forget about the part after the booking. And now I really, really preach on it. So sorry if you're hearing about it. But lastly, client file tracking. You need to have a very secure place to keep everything tacked in. All right. But what am I trying to get to? And the biggest secret that I can give you is that if you feel scattered, if you feel unorganized, if you feel overwhelmed, so do your clients. Yep. They will feel that energy by your responses. And they will also feel that energy because you don't have this in place. So they're not getting anything from you. It's like they just booked through Expedia, right? So secret number 4. Yep. Perfection doesn't book clients, presence does. And comment below. You might have done this too. How many times have you talked yourself out of posting because it wasn't perfect? That's a big one. I had to drink some lemonade for that one. Perfection doesn't book clients. If you are trying to be perfect for so long, you are going to get in your own way. And something that we do all the time is get in our own way, even if it's not travel. Okay, it's just ourselves. How many times have you finally done something and then been like, man, if I just would have done that earlier, right? Like we could have already had this, right? Don't try to be perfect. I just want you to show up. Okay. Most agents lose because they spend too long trying to be perfect. Perfection kills that momentum, and presence creates the results. Are you going to be perfect when you first do it? No. Go back to my original first lives. I started doing lives at the end of July. They were horrible. I would just hop up on here. I wasn't even showing my face. I was like, all right, this is the lesson. All right, bye. I didn't have no kits to give you guys. I didn't have nothing. I have evolved, right? Same thing. If you go back to the beginning of my TikTok, they were from Canva. They were bad. They were really bad, right? But I kept showing up. And the only way I could get better is if I showed up, because if I stop showing up, I'm not improving. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to fail. It's okay to make mistakes. You can't learn to be better if you don't. That's just the truth. All right. Be seen, be consistent, be real, and that's what's going to convert you. That's what shows up. Like, think about the people who are going so live on TikTok all the time. Do you think that started out that way? Do you think they had cool things on the screen? Because I still can't figure that out. When they first started, no. Okay. It's a process. It's something that we all have to learn. And I'm going to, just like you are, right? Secret number 5. Oof. This is one of the things that a lot of new agents do. You guys have to put value into yourself. If you can't put value into yourself, neither will your clients. You always have to remember that you are the product. You are selling yourself to them. Not why should they, oh, we got a good deal, that's why you should book with me. No, that's not why you should book with me. You should book with me because I'm going to take care of you. You should book with me because I'm organized. You should book with me because I have a payment schedule to offer you. Right? You are the product. Sell yourself and they will book with you. You don't have to go out here and go, look at the cheapest deals I have. No, we don't want to book the cheapest deals. We want to book the big packages, right? Use yourself and sell yourself on social media, essentially. I'm just kidding. Sell that you are why they should book. Make yourself the prize. Yeah? It's not the resort. It's not the cruise. It's not the itinerary. It's you. You are what makes magic happen. People choose the agent they feel connected to, not the trip they saw online. Show your story, your personality, your perspective, your expertise, and your life, and sell you first and the trip second. Okay? Now, you could actually even go as far as doing this on what I call background content or B-roll content. You didn't have to show your face to do this. I showed things in my daily life without showing my face. It worked perfectly fine. I showed different trips to Italy that I've taken perfectly fine, right? Like, you don't have to get in front of the camera 24/7 to do this. You could do this with even just a message. You could do it with a flyer. You could do it with a picture, right? Like, keep in mind that when you're posting, like, you're selling who you are as a travel agent every single time. That way, the people know exactly who they're booking with. They are going to connect with you faster that way than you just going, all right, so here's a trip to Maldives. Have a great day. I don't want you to go out and be like, all right, my travel ad for next week. No. Hey guys, I just want you to know that I took time and sat down and I found the coolest deal for you guys that's going to Antarctica. What? Wild. And it's going to be cold and you're going to love it. Like, I have some clients that went there before and they had a blast. Something like that. Like, do you feel more connected with my wild example than here's a deal to Antarctica? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You are the product. Look what I did for you. This is why you should book with me. Like, you. Okay? Secret number 6. Ooh, when I tell you this, you don't need experience. You don't need experience to do this. Have you ever booked a trip on Expedia? 90% of us have. You can do it. One thing I'll tell you that a lot of agents don't do in the beginning is use what's around them. You have a story. You have experience of something in life. You already have a niche. You probably don't even know it, but there is some part of travel that you already like. And in the beginning, a lot of us feel the need to grasp onto this experience by trying something new, something challenging, something that we are not used to, okay? You don't have to do all of that. Use what you have around you, use who you are, learn about different things that you can do, right? But use yourself as the foundation. Now, that's your experience. That's it. That's all you need experience-wise. I want you to take that and I want you to add in the speed. You need the speed. Top agents aren't the smartest, they're the fastest. That's it. They are the fastest. And I don't know how to explain that to you without sounding like, I'm not trying to say like they run, but a top agent doesn't give up. A top agent didn't quit after not knowing what to do. A top agent didn't come in and have tons of experience before they did this. They did it. They found an opportunity, they sat down, they learned about it, and then they didn't give up. Every time something failed, they tried something different, because that's the most beautiful part about the travel industry is that we can always try something different, right? So What do I mean by speed? I mean speed as in you don't give up. Okay, that didn't work. Fine, let's try something else, right? Speed wins when you respond fast, research fast, you quote fast, you follow up fast, you fix problems fast, and you learn fast. Now, I'm not sitting here and trying to tell you that you have to be a top learner, okay? But what I'm saying is that you have to make this a priority, is what I'm trying to get to. Like, you need the speed to continue. You need the motivation to keep going, right? Clients aren't buying your knowledge, they're buying your efficiency. So if I had a system in place with my email scheduled, right? I just told you guys you need to have a system in place, right? What would that do? My system responds fast. Okay. I research fast by using ChatGPT. Thank you. With that research, I go into the vendors. Now I'm quoting fast because I already know my vendors because I learned them, right? I didn't have to have experience with them. I learned them. And then once I send out that quote, I already have my follow-up email set in place. So I'm following up fast. And if there's any problems, I don't have to worry about any other stuff that I already did because all my systems did it. I can fix the problem. And that gives me time to do what? Learn. You see how I did that? That's what a top agent does. That's it. That's speed. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm not asking you to do this right now. I'm just telling you, if you want to get to another level, you have to take it to that level. That's what I'm telling you. You have to get out of your own way. You have to get out of your box. You have to be able to step out of your comfort zone and say, oof, let me respond faster. Make it a priority and it will change. That's it. Okay. Don't turn this into something I'm trying. Do turn this into something that I have to do. That's the biggest thing that changed for me. Wow. That's deep. Okay. I started out on a whim. I didn't have any experience other than my own travel and booking for friends and families for the last 13 or so years. But like, I didn't have any direct, like, I work for Expedia kind of deal. Okay. So I had to use what was around me. And guess what? I didn't even have people that wanted to book around me because everybody was from Alabama and they were broke. So I had to use what was around me. What was the closest thing that I had? Social media. So then I had to figure that out. Then I had to learn it. Did it take time? Yeah. Right. But then I kind of dove into groups and then I had my mentors suggest this and suggest that. And I tried that. And then eventually it all clicked. And what happens is, and I can tell you this from experience, that somehow magically you're putting all these little stepping stones and you feel like, oh, this isn't working. That's not working. And you're going. And then one day, guys, it all clicks. And everything that you've been putting into place and you're, okay, I put my Google up. Okay, now I did my email and now I did my inquiry form. And then it all kind of aligns. Okay. So just keep going. Don't just stop at that one because it didn't work. Put yourself into a place where this has to work and it will. All right. Stop preaching. Number 7, follow up is a gold mine. Ooh, a lot of people don't follow up, do we? A lot of us are afraid to follow up. I know that. I know that fear. I know that anxiousness, that anxiety you're waiting for to see what they say. I know that. Okay. Let me tell you something. People are busy and they forget. And especially with vacations, that's the last thing on my mind, right? Even though I am a travel agent, vacation for myself, I know I'm actually going on vacation at the end of the month, but I'm still like, okay, like, like it's often lost in my mind. That's the same for them. It's not that they don't want to book with you. It's not that they don't want to read what you have. It's not that they're not interested. They're busy. Okay. We have to follow up. Don't be scared. What are they going to say? No? Okay, fine. Go somewhere else, right? Like, you won't know if you don't ask them. So agents lose thousands of dollars because they don't follow up. Follow up is not annoying. Okay. It's leadership. You're leading them. You're guiding them. You're advising them. That's what you're supposed to do. You can't do that if you don't follow up, right? So how I suggest the follow-up, I do 24 hours, I do 3 days, I do 7 days, 30, and then 90. That's how I do mine. You could do whatever you want, okay? But this helps me get the clients. Like, maybe they're not ready to book right now. Maybe they saw that and they're like, oh my God, I need to save, right? Like, that doesn't mean that they're not interested, okay? People book the agent who circles back. Yeah, they do. I can tell you for a fact, and I still circle back. I had somebody that she went on a trip with a group of friends and then her friends like didn't want to go, like they couldn't pay. So then she had to cancel it, but I got her travel insurance. So she has like a credit sitting there. You know how many times I've messaged her? She responds, and sometimes life happens and she hasn't booked it yet, but I'm still going to follow up with her because that's my money. No, you have to book. Go book it, right? That's not annoying. She has $700 in credit. That's my job. That's leadership. I have to tell her as a travel agent, go book your trip, lady, or you're not going to be able to go, right? I don't know if you guys know how Vax credits work, but I can tell you real quick. When they get the money back from the insurance, right, the deposit, they only have a year to take the trip. They have to book it and take the trip within that year of the payout. So I have to be the advisor and say, hey, reminder, you've got money sitting here, right? Go book you a trip to Cancun or something. Use it. You've already paid it, right? So follow up is a gold mine. Number 8, your content doesn't have to be travel 24/7. Yes, I will say that. When you guys are, especially on your personal pages, especially on that, but when you guys are planning your content, make sure it's personal too. Okay. If you're doing like a professional setting and you don't want to be too personal about it, do a wide book with me, do client wins, do a reason that maybe you're something that you're planning or you're thinking about. Like, don't make it just a sales. Okay. Don't make it just here's travel dash deals. Like, it doesn't have to be all travel. It can be honestly just in the setting of this is what I do, this is how I do it, right? Like, this is what I've done in the past, this is how I've helped clients, here's my story, like anything like that to make them connect to you on whatever level you're comfortable with. Because when I first started, I didn't do that at all. And it kind of hurt me. Now I share everything. Like, I don't share everything, but like in a sense of this is how I work, this is what I do. Yeah, I share that. I didn't do that in the past. So people book humans, not brochures. Can we all agree with that? Yes. So show them your routine, even if you don't want to show your face. Like if that lady's sitting there at her desk, right? She could just show her laptop. That's a good recording right there, right? Your desk, your coffee, your wins, your real life, your personality. Okay. Whatever makes you comfortable, get into the habit of just opening up a little bit, because that's what's gonna connect you. And I didn't really do that at first. I really didn't actually. I was scared. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are, but if I could go back and do it again, I would have started that way. And at first it might seem like, oh, okay, they're here, they're connecting, right? You have to find your people. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to touch on a really good topic. I'm going to actually talk about the algorithm, the travel agent algorithm. And it is probably going to be something that a lot of you are going to want to see, because I'm going to break it down to you, like why it's not working. I'm going to break down basically like what's triggering it, what's not triggering it. But what I'm trying to get to is that a lot of the times us as travel agents, we struggle with the algorithm because we don't know how to fit in it. And TikTok, especially, I have a struggle with that one because it doesn't know what to do with us. The reason people aren't seeing your content, it's because they don't know who to show it to. So you have to be able to connect with them here, right? Like what I used to kind of do, it worked really well for me, was I would do something personal, then I would do like a meme, like some kind of meme, maybe travel meme or just booking meme or just, me being a travel agent meme, like anything like that worked well. And then I would do like a sell, and then I would loop it back around. And like, that's my 3-post system, actually. That's what I teach. But this worked well for me because I'm connecting with them, then I'm building authority, then I'm dropping a deal, but I'm coming back to connect with them again, right? So that way it's not like just straight travel. You don't want to throw it like down at them, right? You want them to see it and go, oh yeah, that's right, Ash does that, I forgot about that, right? So your lifestyle is what makes you relatable, okay? Your travel knowledge is what makes you bookable. So you got to find a way to connect those two in order for it to work. But I'll go into details tomorrow about the algorithm. I really like that one. So secret number 9, your network will grow you faster than any training. Yeah, yes, it will. And I know I'm a trainer and I train things, but listen, I really suggest networking. I started a new account for Ash Knows Travel for TikTok. And I was like, I'm going to try something that I normally don't do. I started following people. And what's weird is that I started following them, and like I would come back in a few hours and then like more people would be following me. And then I realized, oh, I have to engage with this platform in order for it to work. Okay. So networking is what's going to build that. And in the sense of, I know that's being networking online, but what I'm trying to get to is that you really can be successful in this industry based off the relationships that you build. Okay. So if you are not getting out of your bubble, you're not going to make this work. You have to get out of your bubble, whether that's online, when you are, talking to people, if you're friending people, if you're posting relatable content, like whatever that is that drives that to you, fine. Okay. But even in person, okay, the travel industry thrives on relationships. You can build those in person, and you can build them even with our company. If you build them with the BDMs, that's going to help you too. That's networking, but you're going to have these abilities to bring in clients, right? And then give them different things because you're connected with the BDM. Like what I'm trying to get to is that a lot of the times us agents, we stick in a bubble and we put ourselves so deep in this bubble that we get into our own way. And then you guys will come to me and you'll go, I don't know why it's not working. You're not talking to anybody. You can't just sit here and post something on Facebook and consider that talking to anybody. Did you engage with them? Did you like their stuff? Tomorrow I'm going to talk about what you should be liking and following to kind of get that engagement, okay? But if you go around, short idea, if you go around and you're following a bunch of resorts that you want to book and you're engaging with those resorts, guess what? Other people are doing that too. And what does that do? That brings you guys together, okay? That's networking online, right? But your network, building that network, will grow you faster than any training that you obtain. So I want you to watch these trainings and I want you to do exactly, what's going on inside of them. But you have to do that ending part or your network will never grow. Okay. You can't just watch the training. You actually have to implement it. You have to actually go out there, grow your network, talk to people, right? And you don't have to do anything weird about it. We're talking about travel. But if you don't get out of that box, it's not going to help you. So visibility equals credibility. Credibility equals bookings. That's it. That's it. Right there. All right. Secret number 10. Most agents fail because they wait for confidence. They wait to feel like they know they can do this. A lot of you guys will put yourself in so deep of a bubble that you don't want to go out there because you don't feel like you're ready to do this. This isn't something that you can learn in one setting. This is something that you learn over time with experience. And you get better at it because you're going out there and you're learning new things, you're booking new things, you're talking to new people. You can't do that if you're waiting to be confident, okay? Confidence is not a requirement. Confidence is a result of action. How did I become confident at what I do? Because I've done it so many times. Like I always say in my own setting in my mind, I guess, I don't know if others agree with me, but I feel like I've already mastered the travel side of this. I did the algorithm, I got the bookings, like I'm doing that great, right? But it didn't start off that way. I had to build it. And if I didn't build it, I wouldn't be able to teach about it, right? I wouldn't be able to be confident about it if I didn't build it. But you can't build it by not doing it. You learn by doing, you grow by trying, and you become unstoppable by repeating. So if that didn't work, try it again. Try something else. Keep going, right? You do not need to be perfect. You need to begin. And a lot of us don't. A lot of us will get in our own ways and be like, oh, okay, I'm kind of telling people about it, or I did this, I did that, right? But it's okay to not be 100% confident about that. You have systems and you have trainings and you have tools for that, okay? You have to get that confidence and that momentum in the beginning and give them the why they need to book with you. All right. So a little bit of a closing for you guys. No kit tonight because I'm just telling you secrets, I guess. But what I want to get across here is that I want you guys to be so well put together that you become magnetic. Like I want somebody to come to you and they see you and they go, oh, wow. Like let's book with this person. Look at what they can do. Look what they can show us. Look how they can take care of us. These type of things that I'm talking about tonight is something that a lot of people take years to learn in the industry. Okay. And you've got them now. All right. I want you to just take this. And then when you're doing something next, I want you to think about it. Okay. If you get your first inquiry, remember, Ash said to be confident. Remember, Ash said to respond fast, right? That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay. The sooner you understand these types of secrets, the faster you grow. This business, it's not luck. If anybody's like, oh, well, I've been trying, but I just haven't done it yet, you're not trying. Nope. Try it again, right? It's alignment, it's energy, it's consistency, and it's the leadership. Okay. Once you tap into that, you become magnetic. So I hope this has helped you, okay, tonight. Make sure you guys comment and share this video and show some love and like the video too. I want to thank you guys so much for hopping on tonight. I'm going to head over to my studio now. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and feel free to drop them. And make sure you guys, of course, join me tomorrow night at 5 p.m. PST when I'm going to tell you guys the truth about travel agent algorithm. So I'm pretty excited. So thank you guys so much for hopping on. I'm going to head over to my studio now and I will meet you guys there.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo.
Thanks for spending these moments with me. The world is big and beautiful and full of stories, and we're just getting started. Wherever the next horizon leads, I'll meet you there. Until then, keep wondering and keep exploring. And remember, Ash knows travel.